It's time for another Out of Bounds Rewind with Bo Bounds on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.
It's kind of become a trend. How many times have I been on your show and said it was a sloppy performance? I mean, this is kind of becoming a trend. I mean, this team right now, negative on turnovers. I think they're 118 in the country out of 131 teams in the turnover margin. In penalty yards per game, I think they're 117. That doesn't sound like a Nick Saban team to me. I mean, I had a guy on from Knoxville yesterday. He pretty much accused Alabama. Said, is that Alabama wearing somebody else's, or is that somebody else wearing Alabama's uniform?
Wow.
That doesn't look like anything
That's
like
fighting
Alabama.
words at Walmart.
Well, it is. And we had two people yesterday that picked Tennessee to beat Alabama on our score prediction contest. So we've
what's going on over there? Are y'all in meltdown mode?
A little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, thank God I'm married to a therapist. I mean, yesterday and Monday, 8 hours. I mean, you should have heard it. I mean, it was classic.
What if y'all lose? Look, Ryan Fowler, Roll Tide Insider, 109 the game, Tuscaloosa. On the Yuengling Lager guest line, Bama, Tennessee, 2:30. CBS in Knoxville.
Yuengling.
Yeah, and yeah, all you do is drink sweet tea. So, all right, so here's the deal. Are you getting flown up there by your buddy, or do you have to drive, Hotshot?
No. I'm not going to witness a streak being broke. No, thank you. I'll sit right here at the house and do it. No,
you're not going?
If you tell me Bryce is going to play, we'll talk about it. If you tell me that we don't have any other options, do you think I'm going up to a garbage truck convention and watching the streak be broke? No, thank you. Orange out in Knoxville? Not a chance.
Wow. You don't miss many, do you?
Well, I like to go into a winning opportunity. I don't like to go into a game where no.
Fowler. Dude. Seriously? I mean, I don't go to road games, period, because why the hell would I? But you go to
too many good games on this weekend. There's too many good games. I mean,
all right. I'm thinking you got to change your mind. Is the guy that has the plane mad at you for not going?
No. I'm not sure.
All right. Let me ask you this: is he is he going, or do you know?
Yeah, I don't. When I talked to him earlier this week, I don't think he is going. So, but I've got family up there.
Oh,
and I had to.
Do they believe?
Oh yeah, they nonstop.
Oh,
they believe. Now they hate Lane Kiffin. I'm talking about these folks are hardcore Pentecostal people. He may be the only guy that they dislike.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, Lane Kiffin? How could anybody hate Lane Kiffin? Anyway, they're hardcore Tennessee folks, and man, they're pro. I mean, they're pro volunteers, and so. You hear my dog in the background with a pig. I don't know if you heard that. I was trying to keep her quiet, but
is it biting a pig?
Well, she's got one of these like squeaky animals, and it sounds.
A fake pig. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I was going to say you already beat Arkansas. I don't know why you're preying on a pig, but then Mississippi State just cleaned them up last weekend. So I don't really hear anybody.
But you got to give some Alabama. You got to give Alabama some credit because it was the Alabama after effect, right? The hangover.
The Bama hangover is the reason why Mississippi State beat them 40 to what was it, 17?
Yeah. They were feelings were hurt, but listen, going back to this Alabama team, that they've got. Listen, I had 79 messages on my phone when I walked out of Bryant-Denny Stadium on Saturday night. 79 different people. I haven't even responded to all. And about 50 of them were former players. And it was like, what the blank is going on down there? I mean, I'm not at practice. I have no clue. They don't even let me. I don't have any inside other than what people tell me.
Do you think that you need to go to the coaches show and that will help?
Well, no, I tell you what it is. Saban has changed Nikes. He's went to this new trend of Nike to be in the cool kids club. And he's been for forever. I was told like in 2008 that they put him like 15 pair of these Nike old school shoes up. I don't think he could find them anymore. But I got a solution, Bo.
Okay.
I've got a brand new pair still in a box in my closet.
Nice.
I've thought about it. I think him and I would probably have a different size because I wear a 13. He's probably more like an 8, 9 guy.
Right.
But we could do something about that. At least let him, because the shoes now he wears, I'm telling you, they're the new ones. It could be. Just doesn't feel like. He won 6 national titles in those shoes. If you go look at any photo out there, you'll see what I'm talking about. He wears those. Now he's got these new shoes on.
I can't believe that Miss Terry hasn't taken care of that. He may have forgotten because he's so into the process every day. He doesn't even know what he's wearing.
Well, could you imagine the person that had to walk up and tell him that they were out of those shoes? Coach, you've used your last pair.
I bet that was fun.
Who didn't order me 20 pairs of shoes? But to be fair, in 2008 when they made those, 15 pairs should have got him through the Saban era in Tuscaloosa.
No, that's
Who
true.
thought he would be here 16 years?
That's true.
So can't really blame that person.
That's right.
So
we can't blame Phil Knight. Out of bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Ryan Fowler, 109 The Game, Tuscaloosa. Can you imagine if y'all lose? If the 15
No.
And look, man, here's the problem, Ryan.
Go back and
is
listen to
Hendon
Monday,
Hooker's the best?
Tuesday.
If Bryce Young plays, Hendon Hooker is still the best quarterback in that stadium.
No, Bo. No, listen. Bryce Young is probably the greatest player to ever come through here. Okay, and let me tell you something.
Easy.
He didn't even play Saturday night, and I think he should have went up in the Heisman side of things. Let me tell you why. Because what he does, he covers up your mistakes. He disguises your weaknesses. He makes it look like because he's so good. When you look at that offensive line, you look at those wide receivers, a lot of that looked average without Bryce Young. He is a guy that makes everybody around him better. And when he's not there, those weaknesses, they come back into sight that he had covered them up. Listen, Hendon Hooker's a great football player. And I think you look at 10 touchdowns, zero interceptions going into week number 7. Listen, Hendon Hooker's a great football player. I think the up-tempo may give Pete Golding some issues Saturday. The up-tempo has been the kryptonite for Alabama. And we'll see if, they can fix a few things. But there's a lot of concerns. And it's not just on the offensive side of the football. I don't think your secondary, played great against Hayes King.
Yeah,
Hayes
y'all
King
haven't even faced a good quarterback other than Quinn Ewers, and he wasn't in but a quarter and a half or something before he got knocked out.
Yeah.
And he's still young. He's going to be better later. But because of a weird year in college football and we don't have as many big-time passers, nobody's even stretched your secondary yet, and Hendon Hooker is. Fowler?
Yeah, he is. And they'll run the football. Offensively, look at what Josh Heupel has done. And we were debating this yesterday. Has Hendon Hooker, one player, flipped the entire script on Tennessee?
Yes, he's the best player in the country. He's better than Bryce Young. He's better than C.J. Stroud.
I'm coming on Monday at 9:30, regardless.
Okay.
Monday 9:30.
Okay.
Monday 9:30. Go ahead and write me down. Don't schedule anybody.
Okay, you're it.
Archie,
Look,
Archie Manning's coming on. He's getting bumped.
Yeah, 6'4", 220 pounds. Probably going to end up being the first player taken in the draft. Hendon Hooker's the best player in college football.
Okay. Well, hey, listen. If he
do you think
beats
Bama
Alabama,
should be favored by 7.5?
well, I tell you what, that was a shocking line. But I think they're having to do a makeup after last week's minus 24. I think that's a makeup line. 24. Here we go with this pig again. Miss Riley, I'm on the radio, darling. Just hold on.
Your dog's name's Riley?
Yes, and she's 100-pound Weimaraner, and she is she does it her way. Let's just say it that way.
Okay.
She if she wants it, she does it. I mean, and she's got the Fowlers wrapped around her entire finger.
Are you a one-dog house or a multiple dog house?
Well, we have a senior citizen, but he sleeps 20 out of the 24, so he's not really.
Okay, so he's out.
He's 13. He's sitting in a recliner. Doesn't know anything's going on. I mean, yeah, he knows something's going on, but he doesn't really care.
But he's not worried about what you're doing. Like you're on the.
No.
Okay.
Not even getting up. Yeah. But this one here, she's trying to take the phone out of my hand now. I mean, this is great radio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you're at home. This is why I don't do the show at home.
You're defending your phone better than Alabama can defend the pass.
Absolutely. Yeah,
so,
great point.
Ryan Fowler, 109 the game, Tuscaloosa on the Yuengling Lager guest line.
Be honest, though.
Yeah.
How would you evaluate Alabama right
now? For y'all's standards, you're really ordinary. He's put together an inferior staff, considering y'all have the most talent in the country.
Yep.
And I think
right there, what you just said.
I think you nailed something earlier that everybody needs to keep an eye on. And both early and late, depending on how many plays they can manufacture, pace of play. Pace of play for Pete Golding. Because y'all, and everybody has, Ryan, played some crappy offenses this year. But Tennessee is jet fuel, and they're the best offense in the country, and they're coming. And unless Hendon Hooker gets knocked out of the game, I don't see Pete Golding being able to keep them under wraps.
All right. Well, let me throw something else to you. Okay. You text me 3 weeks ago, and I figured it was something you wanted me to come on the show, but you asked me how many transfers they had.
Right.
And at that point, they had 19. Now they got 20. They had another guy go on the transfer portal. Let me throw something to you. Okay. I'm buying your stuff around the coordinator side of things, but here's the other part. Those 20 players, Drew Sanders would play, okay? But there's a lot of those guys that would not have played. But you know what they do? They get you ready Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's a good point.
And when those guys drift away, you're having to go to lesser of a player. So those are the guys that prepare you and give you the proper look for the opposing team. And so you're having to go down. And you look at Jalen Milroe a couple of weeks ago. When he got that play in Arkansas, the week prior, he didn't take first-team reps or any even second-team reps. He was the scout team quarterback. So you're having to use your backup quarterback to pretend to be KJ Jefferson to give your defense a proper look. So when you lose all these guys, that's your issue. The depth, and this is not just an Alabama problem. I'm sure you could probably talk to, Coach Leach about it or Coach Kiffin. And when you lose these guys, your scout team drops in quality. And Alabama, they lost pretty much a recruiting class with 20.
Wow. A little bit of a chink in the armor. All right, Blake's got it. We still got time. We got 3 minutes. Ryan Fowler, 109 the game, T-Town. On the
Is he giving you the wrap-up sign? No.
He's got a question for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Connect the brakes, Blake. Connect the brakes.
Ryan joins us on the Yuengling Lager guest line. Blake, go ahead.
Yeah. First, Ryan, whoever your supplier is, I'd like to have him because you are high on this phone call today. It's incredible. First, you tell me that you're not going to Tennessee.
I've got a glass of sweet tea, baby,
yeah,
right here.
Whatever Dreamland puts in that barbecue sauce, it ain't real. All right. You tell me that you're not going to the Tennessee game because you know they're going to get beat, even though you've watched Alabama. Exactly. There's a chance you might lose for the first time in 16 years, even though you've watched Alabama win umpteen national titles over the last decade and a half.
October 21st, 2006, last time they beat Alabama. Okay.
Yeah, and you're scared of them all. Is the dynasty over? You're talking about transfers. You're blaming Saban's bad coaching on his Nikes. You're not going to Tennessee. This is the least. I mean, you're sounding like someone who's not Ryan Fowler.
Saban called this team Monday average.
But Ryan, you're super fan.
You
you're
know
not
he'd
going?
love to do 2-a-days this week,
Super
but he
fan.
can't.
I'm a professional member of the media, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm a professional.
I'm as unbiased as Rachel Maddow or Maddow.
That's even better. That's even better. That's even better.
Don't miss one moment of the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Weekdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. on ESPN 105.9. The Zone.